Let's dive deep today. Let's go into Yeshua and Yeshua's teachings. This individual has been thrown completely out of text. That made him look more so of an individual that cannot fit in humankind. An individual that's made to be feared by many people in civilization, to have many people in civilization on their knees, begging for mercy and help. This individual teachings were thrown so far out of what that individual taught that people nowadays, it's difficult to empower themselves, to understand themselves, to know themselves as far as where their soul comes from and how to find why you exist. Well, this was the teachings of Yeshua. He empowered people. He didn't disarm people. He didn't try to control people. He didn't try to use his abilities and power to dominate civilization. He only used his powers and abilities to help empower civilization to the truth of why they exist and why they are on this planet, and the truth of the system, the governments at that time, and the future of how they will utilize their power to control and dominate civilization. You're not going to find Yeshua teachings in religion. Religion is the blueprint of how to cover up the teachings of Yeshua and twist the words and put it into a controlled chain of an environment of civilization, and to make civilization completely think that this is the teachings of Yeshua. This is what Yeshua did when he was here, better known as everybody call him Jesus. Yeshua's teachings, the truth of them, has been twisted. Opening up a drink. His teaching has been put in a position where people think them is something that is not of the truth of good, not of the truth of light, not of the truth of prosperity, but of the truth of something wicked. All of the metaphysics that Yeshua taught, all of the chakras, activation, all of the meditation, all of the light codes to the Kundalini awakening of the serpent that goes up the spine energetically to the top of the crown chakra, put people back into connection of Source Creator. Once activated, you become direct connected to the infinite consciousness that exists, that is within inside of you. Pull information right from the infinite consciousness. That's what Yeshua had the ability to do. Had the ability to utilize certain advanced conscious information, metaphysics, bending the material at will to show the population how to do the same, to show the population how to be just like them, to show the population how to stand on their 2 feet and be their soul power, the power of Yeshua. Not in worshiping and praising, not in turning over your power to him, not in turning over your power to the Creator, but be that exactness, or exactly what he did when he walked. He tapped into his soul's prosperity, his soul's creativity, his soul's makeup, and shown you all how to do the same in order to rule over you, in order to dominate you, in order to get you to cry for help and mercy. They had to hide those teachings and put in their own teachings of how to rule and dominate you, not how to empower you to freedom. I want to spot it. Christ consciousness is coming back in full circle and even stronger than what it was when the teachings of Yeshua was here, because of the truth of empowering civilization, the truth of evolving frequency, the truth of living from the fifth dimension. All the gods of the past, the Zeus, Hades, Olympia, the fifth dimension. This is where you go when you go to sleep. This is where you go when your physical body shuts down. When your physical body so-called passes, dies. You come out of that body, that suit, and go back into the fifth dimension. Could it be from the religion texts that people that are here in the underworld of the fourth and third dimension is what the underworld represents from Olympus, information and knowledge from thousands of years ago, worshiping the gods of Olympus? They show you in movies, they teach you in texts, not the creator of existence, which you never intended. But the fifth dimension is where the truth is, where the truth lies. You handing over your power to these great beings. The truth of the matter is, you are a great being just like they are. You have the power and ability just like they do. How to come into God consciousness and perform God consciousness and bring God consciousness into the physical reality is what these individuals were able to do. Same system that keeps you handicapped from doing the same in the underworld, the world of illusion, the world of limitation, the world of robbing humanity of their God power, their creativity, the same ability that Yeshua was trying to show humanity. The laws of one, the source creator that lies within, the power of the universe in existence, the power of the fifth dimension. You all have it in you, but you've been put into the underworld to be ruled over, to feed these advanced civilizations. The feeding is not intended to be fed outside of self. The feeding is intended to be fed within self. The house of worship and praise. Because the Creator is inside. The Creator wants you to find your power side, your light side, and tap into that extraordinary ability side and allow it to be. So when you return to the fifth dimension where all of your memories are lied in, or stored in, or when you're in the underworld and you can activate your memories from the underworld because of the power of your soul and the experience of your soul in existence. The power of the great prophets and messengers in Yeshua was the ability to remember the infinite consciousness knowledge while in the underworld of the fourth and third dimension. That's all for now. Enjoy your day.